Hello students, we are here today to learn chapter 2, class 6, landforms. So what are landforms? Landforms are the solid part of earth's surface which we are seeing in terms of mountains, plateaus, valleys, plains. So the solid things what are present on the earth's surface, okay, natural solid things as a mountain, plateaus, valleys, okay, etc. are called landform. Okay, landform is the total landform on the earth's surface is 29%. Okay, 29% of the earth is covered by land and rest 71% is covered by water. As water known as hydrosphere, land known as lithosphere. Now what is lithosphere? Lithosphere is derived from a word called lithos. Lithosphere is derived from a word called lithos. Lithos means rock. Lithos means rock. So landform is also known as lithosphere, which means rock sphere. Okay, it is present on the earth in terms of continental mass, okay, which is also known as tectonic plates. Tectonic plate means the plates which are moving. Is that clear, students? The plates which are moving. So it is known as continental mass and tectonic plates. Is that clear? Landform is also called lithosphere, is also known as continental mass, tectonic plates. Now we'll come to know about the formation of landforms. That means how our lands are formed. So they are formed by the earth's its own forces of the earth. No one, like no human beings, have created landforms on the earth. It is earth's own force which is creating the different landforms. Now there are two types of forces of earth which is creating landform, which is making landforms. One is endogenic forces, another one is exogenic forces. Now what is endogenic forces? Endogenic forces are known as internal forces, the forces which are present inside the earth, okay, and exogenic forces are known as external forces, with the forces which are present on the earth, okay, above the surface of the earth. And these forces, endogenic forces, are generated inside the surface of the earth, and these are outside the surface of the earth. That's why this is known as external forces and this is known as internal forces. Now there are two types of internal forces or endogenic forces. Okay, one is sudden forces, okay, which occurred at a time and create a devastated change, a drastic change, okay, in the earth's landform, okay, in the earth structure. So the sudden forces are earthquake. At a time earthquake occurs and it changes the shape of the earth. Then volcano, okay, then landslide. These three are the sudden forces of the earth, okay, which changes the land surface of the earth and creates new landforms, okay. Other forces of internal forces is slow forces, okay, like mountain formation. No one can see the formation of mountain within one day because it is a slow process. The earth's own force create mountains, okay, and it is a slow forces. Is that clear? Now let's go. Endogenic forces is also called internal forces, which is also known as which has two parts: sudden forces and slow forces. Sudden forces means quick forces which is done within a minute or within a second, like earthquake, volcano and landslide. And slow forces, the formation of the mountain. Now let's move on to exogenic forces. What are exogenic forces? It is also known as external forces which are present on the surface of the earth in terms of river, such as river, wind, sea waves and glaciers. These forces brings changes on the earth's surface, okay. That's why they are known as external forces. They are present on the surface of the earth. Okay, what changes they are bringing? They are doing erosional and depositional activities. Erosional and depositional activities. Is that clear, students? Is that clear? So there are two types of forces of the earth for the land formation: endogenic forces, exogenic forces. Endogenic forces is also known as internal forces. Exogen is external forces. Internal forces, there are two types: sudden forces, slow forces. Okay, sudden forces, there are earthquake, volcano, landslides. Slow forces, formation of mountain. Exogenic forces, they are river, wind, sea waves and glaciers. Okay, what work they are doing? They are doing erosional and depositional activity. Is that clear, students? Is that clear? So that's all for today's class. Next class will be knowing the formation of mountain. Okay, how mountains are formed, different types of mountain and the formation of mountain will be knowing, and the plateaus and plains. Is that clear? Is that clear, students? Thank you very much. Meet you in next class. Hope you understand well. Thank you.